Hey guys, so recently I just downloaded a mod onto the server. Now, what this mod is basically it allows you to talk to people if you're close to them and kind of converse and you're just able to talk to them. So I thought it'd be really cool to have, but in order to use it, you have to download something client side. Now you can still play and run the server if you don't have this, and Discord still will be there, so you can still talk to people, but it's really cool to have the in-game sound because you can hear them from all around you, different things. And if they're close to you, you can hear them and you don't hear people far away, meaning that chats don't get as crowded and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over how to go download and do that today. So I have these three things right here. You have Fabric API, which you don't actually need, I don't think, but we're going to download it anyway just to be safe. There's the Fabric installer, and then this is the actual voice chat mod that you'll be adding. I'm going to go over how to do this complete detail. So yeah, you should just be able to follow my steps. So the first thing is the Fabric API. So the Fabric API is going to be a mod, and you're just going to download it through CurseForge right here. They're totally safe. You're not going to get anything. So just type in Fabric API 1.19, and then it should be just this first link here. It's going to take you to CurseForge, and then there's going to be this download right here. You're just going to download the file, hit download, and then it should pop up right here as downloading. If not, here, we'll just do it again. Uh, yeah, your download will begin. It's going to begin downloading, so it just downloads right there. And then that should just show up right in your downloads folder, uh, right here. Yeah, right here. So right here. It just downloaded it twice for me, so I'm going to just go ahead and delete this one. All right. Next, you're going to search up Fabric 1.19. So the difference here is not without the API. And this is going to be the actual software. This is kind of the API is kind of just the helper software. The actual software, you're going to have to go to fabricmc.net. So that's right here. You're going to see this download button on the top. You're going to go ahead and press this. And then you're going to see the Windows right here. Download for Windows, that's what you're going to need to do. If it doesn't work, we're going to try download for Universal Jar, but if it doesn't work, just contact me and we can work it out. But download for Windows is what worked for me, and it should work for everybody. So you're just going to hit download for Windows, and that'll pull up a Fabric installer. All right, so we're going to touch that just in a second. We'll come back. But first, let's download one more thing. This is going to be the actual mod that will allow you to do this. So you're just going to look up voice chat Fabric 1.19, right? Pretty simple. And then it's going to be CurseForge again. They're safe. They're one of my favorites. Then just hit this download install or download button right there, and then it should just pop up here in a second. There you go. I do have an ad blocker, so if ads pop up, totally fine. Um, but yeah, I don't really have many ads because of the ad blocker. Um, yeah, so it just showed up right down here. I realize you can't see my mouse, but that's fine, right? Uh, yeah, so it just showed up down here. It's downloaded. All right, so we should be good with the internet. So you can go ahead and close that out if you want, right? So you just downloaded all of these. Next, you're going to go ahead and uh, open this up, right? So we're going to go to this is just your files. And then you're going to go to Fabric Installer, right? That should open up a tab, right? You're going to click 1.19.2, loader version, just leave it the same, .minecraft, keep it the same, create profile, and you're going to hit install. I'm not going to do that. Make sure it's on client too. Don't switch it to server. Uh, make sure it's on client. I'm not going to do that only because I already have it, but you're going to hit install. It should install totally fine. Any errors, just say, keep going through it, and it should be good, right? So you're going to have Fabric, and that should just install exactly where it's supposed to be. After that's there, you can go ahead and even delete this. You don't even need the Fabric installer anymore. All right. Next, you have the Fabric API. So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. What you're going to want to do is drag this out to your desktop, just like I did right here, right? So just grab it out to your desktop, put it in the place you want. I'm just going to recycle that. I don't need it. And then do the same with the voice chat mod, right? So you're going to drag those out to your desktop so you have them accessible. Then in the bar up here, you're going to type percent app data percent. Now that's going to send you right to where you have to be, right? So this is going to be I have a hard time finding it unless if I do that. That's why I recommend doing it that way. You can also go into Minecraft, but that's fine. So you're going to click the .minecraft right here, right? And you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff in here, right? You don't really need to touch any of it except two things. So you're going to open Fabric, and then you're going to go ahead and drag and place your Fabric API into here. I've already done that, as you can see. And then that should be good. Uh, After that, you're going to go into mods right here. So right here, it should be all lowercase. If you don't have a folder called mods, that's totally fine. Just go ahead and create one, make it all lowercase, just like that. Open it up, and then you're going to also add Fabric API into here because I'm not entirely sure where it's supposed to go. So just copy it from your other folder and put it in here. And then you're also going to add the voice chat mod into this place, right? So you're going to be totally fine if you do that. That should be all you have to do. If everything works, we're going to go ahead and load up Minecraft, and I'm going to show you how it's supposed to look. So you have Minecraft right here. As you can see, Fabric Loader is right here. So that should be up to date. And you should have this Fabric Loader. You're going to need to use that. But before you do that, what I always recommend doing is coming here. Real quick, this is kind of an optional thing that I do because I have more RAM. Going down here, and this will say 2. You're going to change that to probably 4. I do 8 because I just have an immense amount of RAM. This just changes the allotment of RAM. So too high, it'll crash your computer. Too low, and it just crashes the game. Or yeah, it just won't run the game. So I recommend probably changing it to 4, but 2 runs the game totally fine. That's why it's the original settings. But after that, you're just going to go ahead and click the play right here, right? So it should load it up if, everything works. And yeah, as it's preparing, I just wanted to thank you guys for looking at this video. I really think that this is a really fun way to interact with a bunch of people. You're able to just kind of talk with them and hang out without actually having to open Discord, and you can see each other and talk that way. And it'll be pretty neat to listen to people ramble on if they forget to mute or just having fun like that, right? All right, so Minecraft is loaded up. We're gonna go ahead and go to multiplayer and join the server. We're gonna see if it works. So yes, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. I realize that. Okay, I'm looking for a desert and I can't find one, and it's annoying. But oh my goodness, I found an ice place. I'm gonna have to mark this location. Okay, anyway, sorry. We're going to go ahead and test it. So as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner there, I have a little mic that's muted and off. As soon as you get this, you're going to be in the voice activation setting, right? So you're going to have to press and hold caps lock, and that's what's going to turn your mic on and off, right? So that's how that works. If you want to change the settings, go ahead and hit the V key, okay? And it's going to open up this little menu here. Hit settings, and then this is all the settings you can have. Voice amplification, I put mine all the way up. You can adjust voices on their own by going adjust volumes and then picking which one you want to adjust. I just adjust all of them up to 300 because if they're quiet, then I'm not going to be able to hear them. If they're loud, it's really easy to just turn them down. So this one is good to have enabled. So this is the real one that I would change though. So right now, what it would be is you have to press caps lock. But if you turn this on, then what it's going to do is it's going to only talk whenever you're talking. So it'll start activating whenever you're talking, kind of like Discord and Zoom does. This is the threshold all the way up here. You'll never ever talk because your voice isn't going to be loud enough. Down here, it's just always going to be on. So I don't recommend this because then you're people are going to hear your breathing, but I also don't recommend this because then nobody will ever hear you. So I go around 29. That seems to work for me because I have a pretty loud keyboard. But a lot of you are going to be down in this area. I also have a loud voice. So a lot of you have this down here. Uh, if it isn't working, but you see this little microphone over here and it's looking okay, what you're going to want to do is you can enable microphone testing, which is going to sound weird for me and you guys because, yeah, and then you can also look at kind of your speaker. So this is the microphone. I'm using this microphone, and then this is the speaker I'm using. So it kind of depending on what you're looking at right here. Other than that, that is kind of how you download it, and I hope that you guys do because it's a pretty neat app. Anyway, see you later. Thanks.